a taste to the tango. Strum it like a banjo, then hit the sound in our sandals. Float hot like a condo, ain't no place that I can't go. On a mission like Rambo, self-portrait like Van Gogh. My whole team really on deck. Chuck Norris about to blow flex. Nike floating, about to get checks. Pump it up, about to get pecks. G's work like a named Shrek. Want the money, want the pound, respect on deck like a Porsche. Move fast like a Porsche, fly the beat like a horse, spit flames like a torch. Now I'm riding up the 2. You would think I'm in the 6. Born Jan 26, 36, but I never the brick. When I shoot, I never brick. When I shoot, I swish. Fourth quarter, 10 on the clock. Follow through is in the wrist. I get it, I got it, I'm good, I'm about it, I get it, I got it, I'm good, I bought it, I get it, I got it, I'm good, I'm with it, I get it, I got it, I'm good, you dig it, squad hustle like a relay, run it back like a replay, no time for that he say, I care about what she say, self-care like eat, pray, give thanks before I eat, pray, but tell a hater that I eat, pray, I'm like Miami where the heat stay, got the focus like a sensei, had to carve it out my own way, you ain't got the answers like Sway, Friday night just got paid, bought a coat that's just suede, leveled up like 12th grade, sweetest taboo call me Sade, Black Bandit you could call me Blade, work hard play hard that's the motto, pop pop that's the sound of the pop, wake up grind hard full throttle, supreme good shout out to Aristotle, team winning it was kinda hard to swallow but we all give thanks, mahalo, it's auto, Medi-Cal we get it and we gonna keep it up, we put the folders in our cup and just go, I get it, I got it, I'm good, I'm about it, I get it, I got it, I'm good, I bought it, I get it, I got it, I'm good, I'm with it, I get it, I got it, I'm good, you dig it, I get it, I got it, I'm good, I'm about it, I get it, I got it, I'm good, I bought it, I get it, I got it, I'm good, I'm with it, I get it, I got it, I'm good, you dig it.
MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the American League Division Series between the New York Yankees and the Chicago White Sox. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, because this is a 5-game series, this is an elimination game. I think that any time a team's season is on the line, they have to play like it. I think they'll be really aggressive and try to force the other team into some mistakes. If they play well, all of a sudden this series is all tied up, and we'll have a Game 5 to look forward to.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Jason Trojanowski is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
It's not an easy thing to do to pitch as a rookie, but one of the things you have to do is use the positives. The opposing team has never faced you. You can't be afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. Establish your pitches and try to work quickly.
Stepping up is Mario Gonzalez, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the AB now. Underway now on the south side as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1.
First pitch, 7:06.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Now the pitch. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. Count even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
3 balls.
Spud Price will be next. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Payoff pitch one more time. And he lays off. Ball 4. And the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Spud Price. Runner at first to start the inning. And, Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Gonzalez aboard here at first with nobody out. Throw over to the bag. Dive, but he's back. The set and the 1-0 pitch. 2 balls and no strikes.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Nobody out, runner on first. Two balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1. And there's a base hit on the line.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 17.
In now, number 17. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-0 home. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. None out, runners at first and second. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, Haywood. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Now the 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Park is there to take it, and that's the second out of the inning. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, how do they go about keeping this series alive?
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
Standing in now, Marcus Lawrence, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. 3-run home run down the line in right. His second home run of the series as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
At the plate, Derek Powers ripped down the line, and this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. Throw into second, and he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their third hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
So now to the plate, Nicholas Rosado, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Three runs already home here. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up from Guaranteed Rate Field. It's now 3-0 New York.
Feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all is in the streets.
Dustin Wise will be on the mound for Game 4. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, as starting pitchers go, he's not real tall. Now, we've seen plenty short guys be very successful, but one of the keys is having good deception by changing speed. The ball doesn't come out from a high angle, so it appears to come in a little flatter. That means pitchers need to come in at different speeds to really fool hitters. We'll see how he does with that here.
Here's the first pitch to him. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Center fielder on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting second.
A moment here from the south side to take a look at the Pale Hose starting lineup in this one. Dero, what's your take on this lineup as they look to lock up the division series?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
At the plate now, Cameron Littlefield, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
Dero, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. And with 2 gone now, we'll look at our up-to-the-minute playoff tree. And the question becomes, will we be able to fill a spot in the ALCS after the game, or will we need a Game 5 to decide a winner in the series? Next, it'll be Jordan Park. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
To the plate now, Trotter. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Popped him up. Weber is there. And that's the 3rd out. White Sox leave 1, still down 3-0. Back on the south side, 2nd inning coming up, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, there is precipitation in the forecast, but talking with some of the grounds crew here before the game, they said they don't think it will have a significant impact as we move forward. We can't expect a light sprinkle, but there shouldn't be any stoppages in play.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. We'll hope that's true. And, guys, what's the toughest thing about playing in damp conditions like this?
I'm going to be honest with you, Matty. If it stays like this, not a problem. It's just a nuisance. Yeah, the ball might be a little damp, throwing it across to first base. Might have to gather yourself a little bit more, but this weather won't affect anything.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
Here it is, the 3-0.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Striding in is Oswaldo Cabrera as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. Now a throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Now the first pitch. Runner goes for second. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. From the stretch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Weber gets his lead at first, nobody out. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fly ball into straightaway left. Fields comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
The batter,
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And check out the left side of this infield. You think the pitching staff's not going to want to pitch the righties in to pull and the lefties away to go the other way to the left side? That's because everything's getting caught on the left side of this infield. Should be fun to watch.
Stepping in now, Mario Gonzalez. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, as a pitcher, you never want to hit a guy, but he's been struggling early, and the hitters have owned the inside part of the plate, so maybe this will help him reclaim the inner half and start to become more effective. Has to command it in there, though.
In now, Spud Price, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The 0-1 pitch.
One ball, one strike.
Dirt here. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Comes set. Now the pitch. Left side. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Number 17.
Into the box, number 17. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away. Well, Dan, do you agree with the timing of the visit from the pitching coach?
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
Into the box now, Hayward. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here comes the 1-0.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. One-two is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Here now the 2-2. Marcus Lawrence waits on deck. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Into the corner and slicing foul. Payoff pitch one more time. To the left side, but it's well foul. The 3-2 one more time. Fouled off. The next 3-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Payoff pitch one more time. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Here comes Tony La Russa out of his foxhole at the end of the dugout. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Jesus Chavez enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while.
Jesus Chavez.
Next to hit, Marcus Lawrence. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
From the stretch, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
And it's fouled away. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
From the stretch. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Swing and a liner. That's in there, base hit. 1 run scores. And the second run will score, as this suddenly is now a 7-0 ball game. Have a night, huh, guys?
Yeah, if you've got men in scoring position, this is the guy you want stepping up to the plate, Nettie. 2 more ribbies there, bringing his total to 5 in this game.
Standing in now, Derek Powers, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. 4 runs here in this half inning. Two balls and a strike.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Fouled away. this one misses here. Close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Now at the plate, here is Nicholas Rosado. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Haywood on third. Lawrence on second. Powers is over at first with 1 away. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Chavez has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself. And this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
3-0 now.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
And he fouls this one off. The 3-1 pitch. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Stepping in once again is Chris Weaver. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First offering on its way.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
The 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Sent toward first, but this is speared by the first baseman, and he is in there.
Now back, right fielder, Oswaldo Cabrera.
So the next to bat will be Oswaldo Cabrera. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Squared that one up just a little late. Ready with the 1-1. 1-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
The 1-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. On now to the bottom of the second. The Yankees lead it 8-0. Ready now for the White Sox. Number 15. He'll get his first shot with the bat here.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job 1 at bat at a time.
And now the first pitch.
Hey, with this big a lead, You have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
At the plate now, Eric Fields, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike two. Fields is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
And that misses 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
They've locked horns. Here's the next offering. Fouled off. A runner at first with no outs here. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact.
I didn't realize the pitcher and the hitter were being so charitable today, giving away 7 free souvenirs to the fans. This is one of those epic at-bats. Everyone wins.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
To the plate now, Marshall Reed, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. First and second here with nobody out. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. Fields rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores as they inch back here, but there's still a ways to go.
Errors are going to happen even at this level, but you'd like to limit them to times when they don't hurt you too much. Well, so much for that. The error brings 2 runs across the plate, so that did really sting.
At the plate, Elijah Weeks, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Weeks, a native of South Carolina. This is his first year at the big league level. Comes set and the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Scooped up, and he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Batting ninth.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
So now to the plate, Tyler Maddox. Fly ball right down the line in left. Number 17 is there. Let's see if they test it. And this throw gets away from him. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. That makes it an 8-3 ball game. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. Next to stand in is Trent Wynn. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Weekly hit towards first. He's got it. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, 2 errors in the inning, and no one left. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Yankees 8 and the White Sox 3. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. So now into the box is Mario Gonzalez, hit by a pitch last time, perhaps looking for a little payback. First pitch on its way. That's popped up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Strike 2 taken. A fastball that clips the inside black.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, second baseman, Spud Price.
And now in the box, Spud Price singled in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB now. The 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the
Number
pressure
17.
falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
Into the box, number 17, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Two 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
From the belt, the pitch.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
A 3-0. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Striding forward now is the DH, Haywood. First pitch on its way. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Again, another foul ball. Ready on 0-2.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Here comes the 1-2. Is taken for ball 2. First and second now, 1 man out. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And the payoff pitch. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Price rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score. And it's now a 6-run lead.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Standing in now, Marcus Lawrence, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Here comes the 0-1. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Into the box now, Derek Powers, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0. Popped him up. Maddox has a play, and that retires the side. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Yankees 9 and the White Sox 3. So now to the plate, Cameron Littlefield. And Dero down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find a way to just relax and start piecing some good ABs back to back.
Here's the pitch. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. High strike there, and it's 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
On, he pops it up. Powers trying to get there, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Number 17 is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out.
Number 5, Jordan Park.
And now Jordan Park. He singled in his first AB. Now the pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1.
Everything this guy throws moves. That 2-seamer has a mind of its own.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
The batter, number 21.
So here's the cleanup hitter. Trotter popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
First pitch on its way. The 1-0. Runners off for second. In there. Now the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Here comes the right fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, number 15.
Next, here is number 15. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. first pitch on its way. In there for strike one.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
The 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. Park at second with 2 down. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another 2-2 offering. In the dirt here. Now the 3-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Cabrera gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. A man left for the White Sox. Still way back. It's 9-3. Ready now is Nicholas Rosado. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Nicholas Rosado.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
A ball and a strike now. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Here comes the 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the fourth.
The catcher, number 13, Chris Weaver.
Now to bat, Chris Weaver comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
1 out, nobody on. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher. Into the windup and the pitch. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
In now, Oswaldo Cabrera, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Ready on 1 and 2. Fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery throw will have no chance at second. It's an infield single, and there are 2 on with 1 away now. Stepping in now, Mario Gonzalez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. From the stretch. Up top, it's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over. 3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. This is hit high and deep out to left. Left fielder looking up, still ranging back, and it's gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop, and he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
Jennings is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 32. Now batting, second baseman, Spud Rush.
At the plate, Spud Price tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Still only 1 out in the inning. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. That's popped up. Left fielder coming on, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The batter, Number 17.
Now at the plate is number 17. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. First pitch on the way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
The 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
.30 pitch. Finds the zone, strike 1. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular
12.
approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing. So I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
To the plate now, Haywood. He'll roll over it and send it to shortstop. Reined in. Over to first, and that retires the side. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Yankees 12 and the White Sox 3. Now to the plate, Eric Fields. He collected a base hit his first time up.
The left fielder, Eric Fields.
Here's the pitch. As he hits one on a line to left field. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Marshall Reed will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Elijah Weeks is on deck. The 3-1. Into right field. That's a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. So now to the plate, Elijah Weeks, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Comes set with the 0-1. Fields at second, Reed at first with no outs. And he fouls this one off. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. And that's allowed out number 1.
Now batting, second baseman, Tyler Maddox.
Next to dig in, Tyler Maddox. First pitch coming. Here it is. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Fastball just missed above the zone.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
From the belt, the pitch. That's in there. 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, shortstop, Trent Wynn.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Trent Wynn. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's set. Here it comes.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
That's by him for strike 1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Swinging a soft liner, and that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run is scored, and he's safe. And the second run will score as well.
You know, Dero, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that back and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Standing in now, Cameron Littlefield. A ball and no strikes. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0. Swing, and he pops him up. Gonzalez moving to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Next up, Jordan Park, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the 3rd out. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Yankees are out in front, 12-5. ready to go in the top of the 5th. And set to go is the rookie first baseman, Marcus Lawrence.
Marcus Lawrence.
Here's the pitch. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Next for New York, Derek Powers. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. He's set, and the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. And quickly, there are 2 away.
The batter, the center fielder, Nicholas Rosado.
Stepping in next, Nicholas Rosado. He flew out in his last AB. First pitch on the way. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Three and 0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
And that's finally over for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees lead it 12-5. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the rookie third baseman, Trotter.
The third baseman, number 21.
Now here's the first offering.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Now the 2-1 pitch.
3-1.
Number 15 waits on deck. High and deep down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 3-2 pitch. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away.
Number 15.
Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
And stepping in, number 15, a hit in 2 tries so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 4-1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Trotter on at first, nobody out. Came with a circle change 2-0, but he can't make contact. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, I like this right here. Offense putting a little bit of pressure right here on the defense. This game is not over yet. If somebody can catch a gap or maybe hit one out, we got a chance to get back in this ball game. We might have something here.
So next to bat will be Eric Fields. 2 for 2 in the ball game so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. And this is strike 3 called, says Clyde Washington. Might have looked a bit low, but that's out number 1.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
At the plate now, Marshall Reed, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, but he won't get there. It falls in. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet. But the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Elijah Weeks as he lifts it in the air to right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. White Sox strand a couple. That's not going to help when the score reads 12-5. set to get underway, and that'll bring in the first-year catcher, Chris Weaver. And now pitch on the way.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And foul. One and two to the Yankees catcher. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. The 1-2. Popped high in the air. Trotter is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Oswaldo Cabrera.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Oswaldo Cabrera. From the stretch. Pretty well hit. Deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. And he lays off for ball one. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Nope. I got 2-1 again.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Mario Gonzalez comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball one. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. 2 out, nobody on. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Scooped up, throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Yankees 12 and the White Sox 5. And now here is Tyler Maddox.
Leading off for the White Sox, the second baseman, Tyler Maddox.
First delivery to him. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And there's one down now.
The batter, the shortstop, Trent Wynn.
Into the box, Trent Wynn. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance. Now here's the first offering. Strike taken up in the zone.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
1 out, nobody on. Down and away, ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Swing and a liner. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump. But this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Into the box, Cameron Littlefield, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. 1-1 the count now. From the stretch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Oh, he takes his eye off it here, and it goes right past him. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw.
Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trick yourself into playing like it's a close game so you stay sharp.
Number 27 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 27.
Into the box now, Jordan Park. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
Listen, I'm biased to the hitters. This is a situation where you've got to be aggressive. He's shaky right now. 2 men on, and now you got a 2-0 count. This is where you want to capitalize.
3-0 to him now. Win at third. Littlefield is over at second with 1 down in the inning. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
4-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped a clutch on that pitch.
The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Drilled on the ground to short. Dive, but it's off his glove, and the run should score. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one.
Hey, guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. The second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
At the plate, Trotter as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. He gets under it and makes the catch in the deep part of the field. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Now it'll be number 15, and they're runners at the corners now. Here's the first pitch. Both teams right now with 11 hits in the ballgame. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Has a look, now the pitch. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. White Sox pick up just the 1. Game 4 heads to the 7th inning now. It's the Yankees 12 and the White Sox 6. Digging in will be Spud Price. 3 for 4 so far in this one.
Spud Price.
Now the first pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And that is off the wall. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
In now, number 17. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Haywood. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run. But I'll tell you what. Grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 out and a runner on third. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work. And there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
Two-0 pitch on the way. 2-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A man at third with 1 away. Doesn't offer at the circle change there, and it goes full 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled away. The next 3-2. Full count still. The next 3-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. Next, it'll be Marcus Lawrence, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Now a hard liner toward short, but this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. They lead it, though, by a count of 12-6. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Eric Fields. First pitch of the AB now. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Marshall Reed is on deck. Here it comes, the 3-0. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
At the plate now, Marshall Reed, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Fields aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. And that's the first down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Elijah Weeks.
Now into the box, Elijah Weeks. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swung on and missed. 1-1. One out and a runner on second base. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 1-2. swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That was aggressive pitching in that at-bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
So now to the plate, Tyler Maddox, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. The 1-0.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage 2-0.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. Called strike 2 as he locks him up there. Popped him up. Gonzalez has got it, and the side is retired. White Sox leave 1. Deficit holds steady at 12-6. Mark Decker comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Mark Decker.
Now at the plate, Derek Powers grounded out in his last at-bat.
The third baseman, Derek Powers.
First offering on its way. Swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else.
You know, it's funny right there. You look at that pitch, and it's almost a hybrid in between a big-time old-school curveball and a nasty slider that goes off the fastball. That's kind of right in the middle right there, kind of working off the clock at 3-8, if you can picture that in your head. Tough pitch to lay off of.
Here comes the 1-2. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Just hung in there on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled off. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Nicholas.
So here is
Rosado.
Nicholas Rosado. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. From the stretch. And a ball 1-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Nobody out, runner on first. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Right side, but it's well foul. Now the 2-1. Misses up and in.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is one pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
The 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
So stepping in is Chris Weber. Here's the first pitch. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. As a look, now the pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Digging in next, Oswaldo Cabrera. He's 1 for 4 so far. Now the first pitch. Powers, the runner at third. Rosado over at second. Weber on at first with nobody out. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Well, there's the great equalizer. Changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
To the plate now, Mario Gonzalez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam, his second of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here.
Yeah, and you've got to feel really sorry for the pitcher. He was up against the ropes, bases loaded, with a power hitter at the plate. The best thing you could do in that situation is to try to keep him from making hard contact. Well, so much for that. He obviously made a mistake, and the big slugger made him pay.
Ryan Hamlin enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Ryan Hamlin. Now batting, second baseman.
Into the box, Spud Price, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one. 4 hits already in this one and looking for number 5 here. The 1-0 delivery. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Still only 1 out in the inning. Hit out towards second. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, number 17.
Next up is number 17. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. Ready with the 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Still 2-2. Pitch on the way. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Haywood would be next. The 3-2 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that will end up a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Line drive to left. Fields is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But one more look at the big blow in the inning for the Yankees. A grand slam home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. The Yankees lead it 16-6. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And stepping up is the shortstop, Trent Wynn.
Trent Wynn.
First pitch of the AB now. Front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Another 1-2 delivery. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Up next for Chicago, Cameron Littlefield. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Now here's the first offering. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. And it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a line drive. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit.
D-Roll, this is the kind of guy, he doesn't really scare you as a pitcher because he's not a home run hitter, but somehow, some way, he always seems to get the barrel to the baseball.
Yeah, he's going to make you earn it, Dan, no doubt about it. He stays within himself. He doesn't try and do too much. One of those quality guys that walks through the clubhouse door every day. You know exactly what you're getting.
Jordan Park comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Littlefield, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Popped him up. Lawrence has room in foul territory. 2 down.
Now batting, number 21.
And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Trotter. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Two out with the man at first. And there's ball 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. A man left for the White Sox, and they remain well behind. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Haywood. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
And a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. At the plate now is Marcus Lawrence. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1 pitch. Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside. All even now, 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Derek Powers waits on deck. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good battle. Count remains full. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Your
Seth
attention, please.
Darrow is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Number 18, Seth Darrow.
Fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
At the plate, Derek Powers, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A windup and the 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good break on the knuckle curve, but he missed with it. 2-1. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Park finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. The Yankees are out in front, 16-6. Evan Elmore enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. Now to the plate, here is number 15, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch coming, here it is. And he fouls this one off. Elmore, 28 years old. He was taken in the 10th round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Fouled off. swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there.
The
Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Eric Fields, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0. Popped him up. Lawrence in foul ground. 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Marshall Reed.
So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Marshall Reed. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. First pitch on its way. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Two and 0. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And he gets the call there, 3-1.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get the head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Stepping in now, Elijah Weeks, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Reed is off at first with 2 away. Ball 2 now.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Here he comes on 2-0. And it's fouled away. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. The White Sox down to their last strike. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And a relay to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
That's just some great base running from the guy at first. The ball had plenty of air under it, but he got a good read, recognizing it wasn't going to be caught, and he hustled all the way around home. That's something that shouldn't go unrecognized in that play.
At the plate now, Tyler Maddox, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees have battled back to knock this series up at 2 games apiece as this ball game is over.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are two different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. 16-7 this evening. The New York Yankees have evened it up at 2 here in the division series. Dustin Wise pitches well enough to get the W. Jason Trojanowski was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 17 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Guaranteed Rate Field, 40,615. The White Sox thank you for attending and encourage you to buckle up and please drive home safely.